boxing narratives that need to end. Okay, end today. All right, buddy. Listen, I have concocted, a little list of a couple boxing narratives I've deemed unworthy to still be in the sport. Okay, and I ain't gonna lie to y'all, bro. You know, I usually fluff it out with the nice intro. I ain't even gonna say too much. We're gonna get straight into the video. I literally have to go to boxing training right after this. Like, actually, I have to be there right now. But we're gonna crank this video out, okay? Number one, we have one loss equals a bad fighter. Now listen. Recently, we've had a lot of fighters taking a fall from grace. Okay, people like Devin Haney, Ryan Garcia, right? People that have built up a almost undisputed aura just off of having an undefeated record, right? And you know, this is all because of Floyd Mayweather, obviously. But listen, not everybody is Floyd Mayweather. Okay, genuinely, I know people like to glaze Mayweather. Not everybody is Floyd Mayweather, bro. Having a loss is normal. It's literally a normal thing. Losing does not mean you're a bad fighter. Devin Haney, he lost to a great fighter, Ryan Garcia, you know, who possibly could have been on PEDs. We don't know yet. Ryan Garcia, you dig what I'm saying? He took a bad loss to Rolly Romero. Rolly Romero also took a couple bad losses, okay? These guys have all been considered great at the time. These guys have all held a belt, right? Or except Ryan, you know. But you know what I mean. These guys are all deemed as mystique fighters, right? Just because of their undefeated record. Now that everybody has taken a pedestal down, even Gervonta Davis, you know, even though he's still undefeated, you know, he took that draw. You dig what I'm saying? Everybody's now on the level where we're supposed to be, you know. Look, you gotta thank Turkey Al-Sheikh for that. I ain't gonna lie to you. But next narrative. We got good boxing equals running, bro. I be getting on y'all about this all the time, bro. Just because somebody is boxing, you dig what I'm saying? Just because they might not be trying to go for the KO does not mean that they're running. For example, we got but we got Shakur, okay? Shakur Stevenson. This particularly came after the Artem fight, not the Artem fight, the Edwin De Los Santos fight, right? Sure, he could have been running in that fight. He said he was injured, but he came back against Artem, and I think, you know, he did what he normally does, you know, good boxing, and people were still saying, you know, oh, this is boring, he's running, or, you know, it's weird, bro. And here's a crazy thing. People are gonna say, oh, this narrative doesn't exist. Let me tell you how it does exist. Terrence Crawford. People are really out here saying, oh, Terrence Crawford is gonna run, Terrence Crawford is gonna run. Why do you think he's gonna run? Terrence Crawford has never been a runner in his career, ever. He's a good boxer. That's all he does. KOs, good boxing, straight like that. Okay, my bad. That's CTE. But straight like that, like real talk. This thing, he don't do no running. He does good boxing. That's not running, guys. The narrative that he's gonna have to run to beat Canelo in this upcoming fight, it's not true, and I think it has to be squashed. Just because the weight dispute and everything, you dig what I'm saying? Listen. Hagler or Tommy Hearns, then he have to come up and wait to fight Hagler. You know what I'm saying? That was an amazing fight, historic fight. Yeah, good boxing is not equal running, guys. Straight like that. Next narrative, all right. We got the Unk narrative, the they still got it narrative. Okay, this is particularly in the Unks, right? Now, y'all don't know Manny Pacquiao is about to fight, bro, Marios Barrios, which Manny Pacquiao is probably going to get knocked out on a stretcher. You dig what I'm saying? If you guys don't know, Manny Pacquiao fought, you know, a kickboxer. That kickboxer was supposed to fight Ryan Garcia too, but that didn't happen. But he, you know, Manny Pacquiao got that belt. I ain't gonna lie to you. He got that belt, and it didn't look good for him. He was getting, you know, caught. Defense didn't look good, didn't look snappy, or, you know, he was able to put combinations together here and there, but it was just like, no, bro, like he didn't look good. Like, he was like, if somebody else was landing those punches, somebody else with like real power that knows how to turn them bitches over, you know what I'm saying, you're done for. Manny Pacquiao, that's why I want you to stay out the ring. These old heads, bro, It's because these old people are sitting here gassing them up, telling them, oh, they still got it, they still got it. Y'all see how they gas Mike's head up? All them old heads think, bro, I was actually walking around talking to some of my aunts and uncles. Bro, they were actually convinced Mike Tyson was going to go in there and do something. Like the man wasn't 60 years old. Like, they still got it. Unk narrative got to aim. Like, it doesn't exist. Age is like, if there's something in boxing that's like a very big, bro, age is a motherfucker, okay? Can't beat age. Cannot beat Father Time. Straight like that. Manny Pacquiao, stay out the ring, nigga. Next, the too small narrative, okay? Now, this narrative is like, I'm not gonna say it needs, okay. I'm gonna be completely honest with you, okay? This narrative is like half and half, okay? But I feel like with certain fighters, you know, the Terrence Crawfords, okay, the Conor Benns of the world, you dig what I'm saying? I've proven that this too small narrative is obsolete as long as you have the skills, okay? Even though Conor Benn still lost that fight, he was still able to go in there, hurt Chris Eubank, still do what he needed to do, coming up 2 weight classes. You dig what I'm saying? Terrence Crawford, he came up a weight class 154 to fight Israel Madrimov. He looked good in that fight. You know, people say, oh, he looked whatever. I think that was a good showing. You dig what I'm saying? Next, people are now saying that he's too small for Canelo. Canelo's big, we get it. Canelo's very big, but Canelo's had to move up in weight to fight people, and he's had the skills to be able to get it done. You dig what I'm saying? Let me tell y'all something else. There's a theory out there called the lower weight division skill, right? I feel like the lower, you know, I feel like this is evident. The lower weight classes you go, the more skill that needs to be shown, because the knockouts aren't, you know, as frequent or as plausible or as probable as they are in the heavier weight classes. That means you have to skill it out more. You know, you can't always plan for the knockout, as in the heavyweight divisions, cruiserweight divisions. You know, if you got that one hitter quitter like a nigga like Deontay Wilder, you don't really got to worry about the skills. You dig what I'm saying? But this too small narrative needs to end. You dig what I'm saying? We had Conor Benn go out there, put up a good fight up against Chris Eubank. And then Terrence Crawford also put out, you know, good fight up against Israel Madrimov, and I feel like, you know, history has shown that this is not always a death sentence for fighters. You dig what I'm saying? Yeah, that's it. And we cranked that out. You know what I'm saying? I do gotta go to practice, guys. But listen, before I, you know, you guys are probably like, where have you been? Okay, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man. Listen, nigga done graduated and everything. We're finally done with high school, okay? Finally. It's time to lock in. I ain't gonna lie, summer. You know, we deep in it. We're not deep in the summer, but, you know, not midway, but we kind of midway through summer. You dig what I'm saying? It's like, it's time. You dig what I'm saying? It's time for me to start grinding, start cranking them out. You dig what I'm saying? It's really time for me to blow up off this, you know? I hate that I had to take so long off. But it was just like, I had to lock in, bro. I had exams, you know, school was kicking my butt, I ain't gonna lie. But we're past all that now, and I'm here for you, baby. Kita's back. Papa is back. Papa is back. Love you guys. I'm gonna start streaming soon. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm gonna start streaming soon, twin. I'm gonna obviously start streaming soon. Let me know what y'all want me to, I'm gonna be streaming soon. It's whatever. But yeah. Like, subscribe, comment, do all that stuff. Hey, real talk, we finna take this shit over like Kita 2025. Remember that 2025 video I made? Go back and watch it, because nigga, I wasn't capping in there. Okay, I was talking real stuff. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Kita